Hi guys! Today I have, I believe, my second update for my products I want to use up in 2017. I will link my first update down below, as well as some other Project Pan videos and other things that have been happening on my channel. But yeah, let's just get right on into it. So kind of rapid fire, I had used up the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. I had used up the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in One Fair. I'd used up the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eyeshadow Primer. I'd used up the Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Press Powder. I had used up the Marc Jacobs Lipstick in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I had used up the e.l.f. Mineral Press Bronzer in Tan Toffee. This was a very exciting one for me, as well as the Urban Decay Craze highlighter. Now I'm going to go through the rest of the makeup products and then I will move on to other things that are not makeup. So first I want to talk about the other two makeup products that I used up. The first one is the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. This was a little sample. I didn't mark it because it was really hard to tell where I was because there's so much air in this thing, but this is all gone. I know a lot of people like this, but for me this did absolutely nothing. It was like putting a moisturizer that wasn't that moisturizing on my face. I don't think it made my makeup last any longer. I don't think it hurt, but I don't know, this is probably like $30 or something. And I know that also people say it smells so good and it smells like coconut. I am obsessed with coconut and I don't like the way this smells. So I would not repurchase this. It was fine. I would rather have primers that actually do something for my makeup. But yeah, I used it up. The next two products are things that I added into this project. So first I have the Smashbox Contour Kit. And this is where I am right now. So this is all gone. I really didn't enjoy this that much. I didn't really love the bronzer, and then the contour powder I found to be streaky and not that great, so I'm really glad to have this gone. This took up a lot of space in my collection and it was very old. I am really thrilled that I don't have this whole bulky thing laying around in my collection any longer. Next I had another product that I added in. This is the Stila Kitten eyeshadow and I'm going to insert a picture of where I was when I added this in. And this is where I am right now. If you missed my Project Into the Frying Pan update where I talked about kind of what happened to this, I will link that down below, but basically I used this as a face highlighter and it was so old it basically crumbled away into nothing. It kept crumbling. Every single time I used this, a big chunk crumbled off until eventually the whole thing just broke. It was just so old, and I'm really glad that I got use out of this. To me, this is still a used up product because there's no other way I could have used it up. No matter how I use this, it still would have crumbled, but I used it as best I can. I probably did get 2 weeks use out of this when I started using it in that project, and yeah, I'm very happy to have an eyeshadow done. Next I have a declutter. This is the Color Tattoo by Maybelline in 60 Silver Strike. This is where I am. I used this every single day as a base, and I did use up a tattoo last year, Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze, which was beautiful, my favorite cream shadow. It was amazing, and I thought, oh, I'll use this up as well. And it looks like I have a ton of progress, and that's because I do. I used this every day for maybe 2 or 3 months into the year, and then I stopped using it. I just don't like this. I could not get myself, oops, I dropped it. I could not get myself to re-pick this up and put it back into my daily routine. I felt like it made my eyelids look so much more aged than they really are. I felt like it made them look crepey, and I didn't want a shimmery base on my eyelids all the time. I just didn't want that. I usually wear matte on my eyes now. As you can tell, I have a matte look on today, and this would take me at least 5 more months to use up, maybe more. It's just not worth it to me. Oh my god, there's a person whistling outside. Be quiet. We're gonna pretend they're not there. But yeah, this just isn't worth it to me. It's not that expensive. I did get a ton of use out of it, definitely more than my money's worth. I'm just going to throw it away. It's done. Next I have the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and that third line is where I am right now. I have been using this every day. Now I did buy another concealer. I'm going to test it out and see if I like it. And yeah, I just really enjoy this. Next I have the Buxom Lip Gloss in Dolly, or is this full-on lip cream. Full-on lip cream and Dolly. So ignore the black lines, but the silver lines are where I have been. So I added this in, I don't know how far I added this in. It wasn't in the beginning of the year, but this line right here is where I am. I'm actually a little below that because I used it a couple days after I made this line. If you guys saw my finished 13 by Halloween intro, you will know that I am actually way farther than that. I pre-filmed this video a while ago. If you missed that intro, I will link it down below. But yeah, I just didn't want any of you guys to feel confused. I have put in the Stila eyeshadow in Bubbly. I'm going to insert how my progress has been thus far. And this is where the eyeshadow is right now. So not a ton of progress, but I just don't wear shimmer eyeshadow on my lids, and I tried to use this as a highlighter, and it's just too dark. It's too dark. Maybe I will get tan enough. It's summer right now. I am a shade darker than I usually am, but it's just too dark. It's so old. If this isn't gone by the end of the year, I'm putting it in the trash. I'm not really worried about it at all. It's in my inner corners today. Whenever I do a more purpley look, I do use it in my inner corners. Not that often because I have been using another palette, but my Z palette is my new 1 month 1 palette, so hopefully I can get more use out of it. I don't really care. I just don't care. I don't care about that eyeshadow. It's so old. It's the only eyeshadow I have left from that Stila in the Light palette. And it's just not a big triumph to me if I force myself to use something for months that I don't like, and then I'm like, yay, I used it up. Why? Why would I do that? So I don't really care. Alright, there's also a bunch of products that I had decluttered earlier that I'm just going to read off. So I had decluttered the ColourPop highlighter in Lunch Money, the Tanya Burr lip gloss in Smile Dream Sparkle, the NYX Jumbo Crayon in Milk, the Rimmel Lasting Finish Foundation, and the Soap & Glory Sexy Mother Pucker Lip Gloss in Pink Apricot. So those were all last update. None of that is new news. Let's see, what else? Okay, so I had used up the Bath & Body Works Moonlight Magic Spray, and this time around I used up the Bath & Body Works Sweet Pea Spray. So you can see my progress lines. As I always say, these are like 7 years old and they're disgusting. And I have my other one, This Is Where I Am. So this is Midnight Pomegranate, and I didn't mark it yet. I will, but that is where I am. And I really hope I can get this gone very soon. And yeah, they're just gross. I just use them as room sprays. They don't stay at all. I just kind of spray it and they're smelling for 5 minutes and then they're gone. So, you know, whatever. I also used up the Body Shop Honey Mania lotion. I will put a progress picture of where I was last time. And this is where I am this time. So this is all gone. I really liked this. The smell is absolutely amazing. It smells just like honey, but better. And I did like this, however, it was very greasy. When I would put this on my legs, I would have to not put pants on for at least 25 minutes. And for that reason, I'm not sure if I would repurchase it. Maybe if it was on sale at Ross again. I think I got this for $7 or $8. If I saw it again, maybe, but not anytime soon. I have some other lotions to get through, but I did enjoy it. I was not mad at it. I didn't hate it. I did really like it when I had it. Oh, I had also finished up the Taylor Swift Wonderstruck perfume. Oh, and a Bath & Body Works shower gel. I'm not sure which one that was, but I wrote it down. It was on my goals, and I finished it up. That was in last update, too. I had also finished up 4 of my 5 candles for my goal, and I wanted to finish up 4 mascaras, and I have finished up 5. I have finished up the Maybelline Lash Sensational, the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, CoverGirl Lash Blast, CoverGirl Supersizer, and L'Oreal Voluminous. I'm going to get those out and I'm going to talk about those for a second. Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, I talked about it last time. It's my absolute favorite. During the Ulta 25-21 Days of Beauty, they were on sale for $10, so I picked up 2. The L'Oreal Voluminous, I got the curved wand by accident. I did not mean to do that, but this was amazing. I did not love the curved wand, but I will repurchase this again in the normal wand. It might be a dupe for the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I'm not sure. The Maybelline Lash Sensational used to be my favorite. I do have a backup, but it's not my favorite anymore. There are better things out there. CoverGirl Supersizer, did not love, would not repurchase. It was, I don't know, I just didn't really like it. CoverGirl Lash Volume, hated. Made my lashes look so bad. Definitely would not repurchase. For eyeshadows to hit pan on, I wanted to hit pan on 10 eyeshadows, including Kitten. As you saw, I did use up Kitten, so that happened. And I also hit pan on 10 more, so a total of 11, and I'm going to run through those really quickly. I had hit pan on 3 shades in the Naked palette. I had hit pan on Sin, Half-Baked, and Naked. The color tattoo was one of the things I had hit pan on, so you guys already saw that. In the Too Faced palette, I had hit pan on the shade Cotton Candy and Divinity, as you can see. I have pan on my Lorac shadow in the shade Cream. This is from the Lorac Pro palette. And my most exciting one, this was my last 1 month 1 palette. This is the Modern Renaissance palette. And I have pan on 5 shades. So this is what it looks like. This is very exciting. Oh, by the way, these 4 eyeshadow palettes, that's all the eyeshadow I own except for a couple singles. So that's all it is. So that's why I am able to hit pan on things more easily. So I have pan on Raw Sienna, Burnt Orange, Primavera, Vermeer, and Venetian Red. I am really excited about this one. Oh, I also forgot to mention from way back when I used up the Kiko eyeliner. This cannot be sharpened anymore, and this is dried out. That was a while ago that I used that up, but I used that up too. Now I have a couple more things that I am working on. So I wanted to use up 3 Lush bath bombs / bubble bars. I've used up none. I just don't take baths. I really have to. I'll try to work on it. I have those 2 Fizz body mousses. I'm probably going to get rid of those. They're really weird. And then other than that, I had some goals. So I wanted to do a 1 in, 1 out with blushes. I have not purchased a single blush this year, and I have decluttered a lot. I mean, not that I had a lot to begin with. I think I have like 8 blushes or something, so really manageable. I did hit pan on my first blush ever. That was really exciting. I just don't buy blushes anymore, so that's not really an issue. I wanted to do a low buy-in makeup and conscious spending. I am uploading a haul really soon where I talk all about conscious spending and how I only bought a few things that I've been thinking about forever that I needed in my collection and I had a coupon, and yeah, I've definitely been doing that. Other than a couple things, I really have not bought much makeup, and I wanted to do use up / pass on samples right away. I have been doing that. I work really hard to use samples. I'm wearing a sample today, the IT Cosmetics CC Foundation, CC Cream, whatever. I love it. And I wanted to do smaller project pans to help with this list, and I have been doing that. I have been doing a lot of project pans this year. I am currently doing Into the Frying Pan project pan. I will link that down below if you haven't seen it. And whew, I feel like I rushed through that at the end there, but that is everything for this update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!